Hello and welcome to another Sorare Thursday Club rewards opening video. I am Ricky, also known as the Sorare Mamba, and I'm joined as ever by my glamorous co-host, the top toffee and duck lover himself, Johnny aka Dawnado. We are settling in for a bumper rewards and chills session this evening. But first, how are you this evening, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm sporting my signed Red Bull Leipzig top. Don't get it out very often. Bit tight around the old belly, but yeah, I'm good. I'm excited for our fucking bumper show tonight. We're basically crafted and opening a full 11 here, aren't we?
Oh, ready to go. Yeah, we've saved them up for a couple of game weeks. 9 cards. 9 cards ready to go. Busy week for us, including 2 tier 1s and 2 tier 2s to headline the show. Some good stuff in there as well. It's very exciting. You're wearing a signed jersey. That's very bold of you. Mine are all safely hung up in a closet, never to be seen again. You know, I like your style. Living dangerously. Russell Wilson.
You got it.
Yeah. What else we got? As always, we guarantee at least 2 crafts on our reward shows. At least 2. And we don't like to break a promise. Tonight, I'm looking at a tier 3 yellow and a tier 4 red. And I think you've got 100 goo banked already before opening boxes. So that's at least 3. So we've overpromised. We're definitely not letting anyone down today. So sticking to our promises today. So that's good. We've also got some boxes to open, rivals rewards to open, some condom packets to rip, including some special edition ones, I think. Old Dino at the back for Bournemouth got unlocked this weekend. So I've got him to open up. And yeah, we'll look at the teams that did it, highlight the glory in our galleries. And yeah, lots to get through. Excited. With the amount we've got, surely something good comes up. I know we got an Mbappe a couple of shows ago. But you know,
we? No way.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, Johnny got an Mbappe, greatest day of his life. But based on sheer number we've got coming in today, something has to be good.
Something's got
Based on us having a lot to get through, I guess there's nothing else for us to do apart from chuck up those prayers to the Sorare rewards gods, hope for some more fortune, and just start digging in. And we can chat through it as we're going. I think I've got more rewards than you this time. Wasn't like that last time, but this time I hold the advantage. So if we lead off with you, and we'll go for the crescendo to the end.
Like it. Yeah, you're on a bit of a roll at the moment, haven't you? The last couple of weekends you've been cooking. But so yeah, tier 2 rare and a few tier 3 limiteds for me over the last couple of weeks. Doesn't look that great, but actually, when I think about it, I'm very happy with that. Any
rewards nowadays have got to be good, right?
Exactly. I actually managed to break the 500-point barrier the weekend before last in this beautiful contender team made up of some sort of old school goats of the game, I'd say. I noticed Sorare still thinks the Sam Freese game is 78 minutes in. I can confirm it's finished, and Hayato Araki actually scored in the 88th minute or something like that in that game. So his score isn't showing his full score here. But Kojima was a card I won last year, and I think he was playing for Albrecht Nagazawa, whatever they're called. He plays for Razor now and is doing well, starting keeper. Now Umyarov, who's one of my oldest cards on the game. I think I've owned him for 4 or 5 years. He's definitely not an under 23 now. But yeah, one of 100. One of 100, yeah. Back in the day when they used to mint Spartak cards, he scored a goal, which doesn't happen very often because he's a DM. Wacky Zaka actually letting the team down with the lowest score. He's usually, pretty high score on the game. And then Leo Chiara, who's I think on his 3rd or 4th team since I bought this card. He currently plays for Antlers, I believe. Oh, here we go, down here. So he got a couple of goals, and I captained him. So yeah, broke the 500-point barrier, which is nothing to be ashamed of whatsoever.
I do like contender classics, just because I feel like there's so many good cards and good scoring cards, and you can lob in something that you think's like the Avengers team of the game week, and they do crap. But on this occasion, it's really well.
What I quite like about it as well is I stick all my Asian players in there, and they're usually the first games to play at the game week, really, like main bunch of games, aren't they? Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
And if they do well, you're right up there immediately. So you're kind of thinking you've got a chance all weekend before all the rest of the contender games go. So I always like my Asian players. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. A few other good scores that weekend, but nothing to really shout home about. Certainly no cards. On to my on to my other game week where I won a couple of cards, which I believe was this one.
This one?
This one.
Tier 1?
Nope, that's not correct. I've gone back too far. I
know we like to bank up our rewards, but yeah, we probably haven't gone a month.
Yeah. So this is actually shown as incorrect. I think we mentioned it a little bit before the show, but it seems to be some glitching going on with Sorare data and Sorare at the moment in terms of some Asian scoring. Didn't win a tier 2, I won a tier 3 there. But yeah, did some very good scoring again this weekend. A lot of dark green scores across the board. Seemed to be that every sort of team was let down by one player, which is the same old story, really, isn't it? But this team did well, picked me up £5 roughly, but that was keeping me excited going into the weekend. The Everton stack's doing okay. Unfortunately, I did captain and dine most of them, and he missed the one-on-one, which would have been big. This is the one here that was saying I'd won a tier 2, but actually won a tier 3 because he didn't have a clean sheet. So Cherky is proper goating at the moment, isn't he? I think we can agree he's flying at the moment.
Promise is being fulfilled.
Promise I think he's got something like 15 goals, 17 assists or something in his last 20 games. I don't know what it is, but he's doing really well. Batcherina coming back good finally because he's been doing so bad recently. He was going for like £1, which is insane because he's extremely good. So he came in and got 100 this weekend.
I think I won his reward or crafted him, and he was playing for like 90p.
Yeah, some very good scores here. Rafa Silva letting the boys on there, but it's so difficult these days. 400 plus is nothing really, is it? I know they increased obviously the power bonus percentages a little bit, and also captains get 50% in across the board now. So 400 isn't necessarily as good as it used to be, but a lot of big scores, and yeah, not a lot to show for it. Anyway, let's get going with the prizes, and let's start with the beautiful Dwight McNeil that I opened last week. I thought we'd just show everyone this. I did open it off stream, but he did come back and he did get an assist after 1 minute of football. So I finally managed to rip open his celebration card. Look at that. Unfortunately, it's not really
on the reward show. Even on the reward show, you handily have an Everton player waiting on the opening screen.
Unfortunately, it's not really a celebration he does, which is kind of annoying. It would have been good if he had this one. He does that a lot, which is, I don't know what it means. But
hashtag McNeil season is back.
Hashtag McNeil season.
One decisive in 1 minute. It's not a bad return.
Love it. Right, let's go open him with the cards then. So we're going to start with some boxes first. We've got a couple of rivals boxes. We're going to do some fluffing first, as we like to do.
The rewards boxes have been good to us lately, haven't we? In the last rewards video, I think I pulled Esencial, didn't I? The Madrid fullback.
Yes, you did. And he scored on the weekend. So I don't know whether you put him in the team or not, but
I did play him. I don't think he was in a rewards winning lineup. I think he might have got a box for me. But yeah.
Okay. Right, let's start with some boxes then. Should have probably clicked on what it was, but let's see. Oh, it's a bit of essence. It's one essence for the team. Get in there. Wow. Let's see what this is. This is an All-Star Classic. This is a premium box. So this could be something saucy.
It won't be, though. But, you know, I like your optimism.
It's 2. That's saucier than 1, isn't it?
All-Star.
And then another 2. But here we go. The rivals boxes.
Rivals boxes have been good to us. It's almost gone from our lives. But
yeah, so unfortunately I didn't manage to pluck the double elite boxes this week. I think I got a double premium. I think I was 2nd or 3rd in both my leagues. So chance of tickets, which actually I wouldn't mind because I've got 0 tickets right now and would like to have some tickets for the final week without having to buy crappy cards, which is what I usually do. Okay. Come on, let's have a card. That's not a card. Essence, though. Don't mind a bit of essence. This is also a premium box. Lovely little card would be good. Come on. Oh,
we did get a card.
We hit a card, baby. He doesn't play football.
I mean, I've not heard of Leandro Mamut, but
I can't click on it. He plays for Gymnasia. He's under 23 eligible. He's probably a tier 5, maybe a tier 4 if you're lucky.
His floor price is 36 pence. Let me just show you. 36p. Under 21, under 23 until 2028. And very well, he played a bit of football. He had a little run, but yeah, he doesn't play much football. So
I don't mind. I don't mind opening a card. If that happens to be my last ever Rivals box, I open a card from it. So
you open a card.
You can't.
I like that optimism.
Right, let's open the cards up then. Let's see what we've got. Get my absolute rubbish out of the way before we see your.
I mean, that's a nice. Is that tier 2 rare in there? That is.
It is tier 2.
Beautiful.
Probably should show the prize pool, really, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah, you want to fluff us a bit longer?
Yeah, let's have a look, shall we? Tier 2 rare. Oh my god, I can't work my way around this. How do I bloody see it now? Tier 2 rare. We're looking here. We're going here. Oh, Rick, I'm bailing on it. It's a tier 2 rare from Asia. It's going to be not. It's going to be not ideal. Let's be honest.
Someone is baffled by the new interface. I mean,
yeah, too much for me. Too much for me. Right, let's go again.
Okay.
Tier 5 limited from Champion starts off.
Okay. Champion. It does give you some hope of being useful.
What isn't giving me hope is the fact that nothing is showing on the screen yet.
Yeah. I mean, I did have this open in my NBA common rewards earlier. They just didn't appear on screen.
Yeah, that's not a good sign, is it? It's not a great sign.
No. I think if you click off them, they'll just be there.
Oh, okay. Stefano Sensi.
I feel like they've been doing this to us. It's been happening on the NBA stuff all day, so I'm feeling this might be like the way we have to reveal him. He is worth 36p.
Okay.
He is 29. Doesn't enjoy football really. Yeah, it's been a DMP for a while. Probably got injured by the looks of it. Back on the subs bench. Doesn't do a lot. I wouldn't be too excited about him.
I'm certainly not. Right, let's go for the under 23. And it's not going to reveal itself, which is really annoying.
Yeah, good to see.
Okay, let's just go back and see what it is then. Oh, it's Lorenzo. Vala.
Oof. What an absolute pull that is. Lorenzo. I not too familiar with him, but he's worth £1.22 at floor price. Injured by the looks of it, under 23 till July 1st, 2028.
Doesn't play any football. Not even one game of football.
No, he is straight zeros across the board, which is not what you want to see.
Nice fucking tier 3, you bellends.
I mean, £1.22 feels quite nice for someone that literally doesn't play football ever on his L40.
Once again, an example of someone being put in a prize pool because of his inflated prices due to the new auctions of his new cards.
Yep, you love that. You love whipping that tail, don't you? Whipping that tail?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's true, though. I mean, it shouldn't be that important in the algorithm of defining how much a card ranks in the tiers, in my opinion, personally. Okay, tier 3 Premier League.
Tier 3 Premier League.
Oh, here we go.
Forward.
Spain. Villa.
Ooh, that's not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Was that tier 3?
Yeah, I think he was signed. I think he used to play fullback. I might be wrong, unless they signed another person called Kaz here for someone. I think they just signed him this summer.
85 pence for tier 3.
Fuck's sake.
Gets played 45 minutes at right back.
Yeah, see,
right mid. Yeah, he's played a bit of fullback. Ooh, was good at Levante last season.
He was a good player. Hopefully, he strikes me as they might loan him out.
Well, yeah, he doesn't seem to be getting a lot of use there. That's pretty good. But at least your reveals started working again. So, you know.
Yep, silver linings.
Silver linings. I mean, that's a tier 3. 80p. So far, mate. Striking out pretty badly.
Yeah, well, I'm getting all the shit. luck on my side so that you can have loads of good luck. That's
So
what
this is the one. This is the value piece. So if you get lucky here, this makes up for it. This is the one that could be worth a decent amount.
I'm quite high up the tier 2 as well. I think I was like 15th, so it should be pretty tasty.
Right.
Hopefully. Goalkeeper would be nice. That'd be very nice because there was some in there, some starting keepers. But J League would be preferable to K League for me. I do prefer the J League, but let's see.
Okay.
Defender.
Dodge the goalkeeper. Defender for Tokyo.
I left my heart in Tokyo. Damn
He's young.
He is young.
And he is worth £6.81 floor price. Under 23 until July 2029 is playing this season. Started first game season with a 37 AA. Finished last season with a 35 AA. 26 AA in there. Is not bad for an under 23 card in Contender. I think probably for a tier 2 you want a bit more than £6.80 though, don't you?
I don't know if you can see my body language over here, but I'd say that's fucking shite. Personally, it's just not good, is it? I know it's Contender, but this was Division 1 that I came like 12th in. It was in Classic, to be fair, but it's just absolute crap, isn't it? I don't want to be winning a £6 card. I'm literally going to end up trading that to a bot for a £4 limited card.
Yeah, all right. It's quite hard for me to spin that into some positive.
I'm sorry. I did Crafts and Mbappe though, so whatever I do, I can just be like, "Well, I crafted Mbappe." So
you just say that to yourself forever now. You crafted Mbappe. I would say the Premier League tier 3 pool is pretty bad. Your prize from the MLS had 0 L40, which isn't ideal. Your tier 2 rare £6. And the other guy was so bad, he was worth 36p, wasn't he? So no one remembers that. Yeah. Bad. I'm going to give you like an overall rating of like 1.5 out of 10 for your reward.
I would agree.
But you still have crafting to come, so only gets better from there. I guess we switch over to me then.
Yes, please. Get off my screen immediately. I don't want to see that Della Valor ever again.
Right. We'll go to me. I can't promise a lot better, but I promise maybe slightly more enthusiasm. We'll see. We're on 93 essence in the limited variety. So I need 7 yellow goo from my boxes here just to pump us up to the next level of crafting. So that's 2 from 2. Might be a bit squeaky than I'd hoped it'd be. All-Star Classic gives us 2. So we got 4 of the way there. This is likely to be another 1. Surely, as long as it's not full of markets credits. Ooh, market credits here.
Just said it. You've gone and said it.
Fine. It'll be fine.
Oh.
2. Yeah, we're going to make it easy. Contender Classic. What have we got? 2 more. All-Star. I wouldn't mind some market credits, actually. I've run out. And it feels bad now.
Hang on.
There's a 10.
That was a very flashy one.
There was a nice explosion from the box. It feels bad buying something for full price now after having all those market credits for so long.
I know. I'm exactly the same as you. I'm like, I don't have 50% off it. What the hell?
Because there's so many NBA market credits, I can't get rid of them all. That like every purchase you make on the NBA side of things is with credits. So that feels good. Okay. All-Star Classic in the rare adds 1 more to the pile, and we have a couple of rivals boxes as well. Fluffing on my side. Can we follow up in Essential with something exciting? 5 limited essence and 5. We were always going to make it. I don't know what I slow rolled you all for there and pretended like we might not get there. We got to 125. So we'll move on to cards. My rewards. Exciting times. 2 ones, a tier 2, a tier 3, and a tier 5. I will quickly show you some of the things that got me there. We had £80 from a Cat 230 win. That was very nice. Showing you that because there's an Everton boy up front. You'll have a bit of Ilium and Die, and some Hertha boys doing some work for me finally. About time that in-season stack started to pay off. Under 23 Classic. The legend that is Burak Buzan. At one point, he was showing 3 decisives in the same game, but he only ended up with a 95.1. Diego Luna's starting to come good this season. Aaron Keller letting us down up front. We didn't really have a lot of other options, so we got a tier 1 from that. I think we were in star when Burak Buzan had 100, but considering Royal Ivy made me buy him randomly, and I spent like 200 quid on his rare and bought his limited, he's eventually coming good, so we'll take that as an eventual recommendation that paid off down the line. Champ Classic, we got a tier 2 from the Bayern boys. Obviously, I have Neuer and he's out, so we ran David De Gea with him. We didn't have a lot of options. De Gea, tough fixture, but he still pulled in 49 points overall, so we got a tier 2 in Division 1 of Champ Classic. That was pretty nice. And a PL in-season team for £3.65 there was quite nice as well. Some other teams, MLS Classic Division 1. This is where we got a tier 1 coming from. San Jose boys did quite well in a loss to LA. Not the goalie, but Rodriguez and Espinosa did nice. Ex-Yeovil legend Sam Surridge and Football Index legend banging in a goal. And Skill, one of the OG goats of the platform, doing well there. 444, 17th place in tier 1. Our challenger in-season team picked us up a couple of quids, thanks mainly to the it was all NEC in Bruges. A little hybrid there was lovely. 100 from Maxime de Kuiper, his Sorare edition cards. PL Classic Division 2 got us a tier 5. Some Everton in there. 3 Everton, 1 ex-Everton card, and Kevin De Bruyne remembering how to play football, thankfully, at some point this season. A tier 3 in here. The legend that is Mook Sauce. Should never have been let go from United. Banging 100, 2 goals. What a man. Tearing it up in Serie A. Another ex-United player, Jesse Lingard, in there as well. And yeah, overall, Ivor Panda having a good result, keeping out Coventry, which helps Bristol City. So we like that performance as well. 450 for a tier 3. And then we had just one more, which was another £5 from a PL in-season team. Alex Iwebu's last one to go, and he could only get 60 points, but not too bad. We like money. We'll spend that on some more reckless deadline decisions. Probably getting some more wafer yellows that I don't need. But yeah, we've got those. And let's get back to the rewards and reveal some cards.
Got a lot going on there.
A lot going on there. We'll open with the tier 5 Premier League card. Let's have a look.
Ipswich. Caduced, I'm going to go for. Oh, it's not working.
We're also being hit with the old slow roll reveal. Sepp van den Berg.
Was good at the start of the season.
Was he?
Yeah, and then he's ex-Liverpool, unfortunately, which is... he might even be on loan from Liverpool.
Sepp van den Berg at Brentford is 49p. He plays some football under 23 till next year. 3 in a row. Decent AA away to Arsenal.
There we go, mate. It's not bad at all.
I think that's all right. Tier 5. I'm going to say that's all right. Right, let's see if the cards load properly this time. I'll take that for a tier 5. Let's try again with the tier 3. Tier 3 from the special.
Yay.
America, that could be good.
Nice.
Cincinnati. Did anyone else think it'd be Denki for a second?
Not as for a second I did before I realised it was a tier 3.
Well, you know, we've had the odd prize pool mistakes before.
Worth that pound.
Is pretty much a sub as well, though, isn't he? So he's not really reliable to be using. Corey Baird. But MLS cards, pounds, tier 3. We've got bigger fish to fry. Let's go for the tier 2 in Champion. Forward, that's a good start. Nigerian
Osman.
Not Moses.
Victor Moses. Moses.
Moses Simon. I used to have his super rare. I think it's my biggest ever sale on Sorare back when they were worth a lot of money. Wow. I think I sold him for like 1,100 quid.
We're scoring well. He's only worth £2-ish, but I mean, that's kind of the state of tier. He's scoring very well, actually.
Yeah, a few decisives. His AA game is okay, not too mental, but lots of greens in that score. Look at that chart; it's actually pretty nice if you're looking at the score chart. Pretty high. Forward card's nice. £2 for a tier 2 overall. I'd say that's pretty good from a scoring card point of view. Probably not from the exciting value you'd like to see. But let's have a look at the player pools for the tier 1s quickly. So this is the under 23 tier 1 player pool. So Mikadazzi at the top. Penda's in there. So it's got some goalies. Duru Tagseth started well, didn't he, for Nashville? I think I remember him being expensive. That's why I think he started well. Kokchu, Ekatite, Zoku. There's another Essential in there. Some goalies. John Paul's camp just brought him in. Mace Greenwood. Some nice bits in there.
Another Philip Jorgensen to add to your collection.
Yeah, I sold one now. I've only got one left.
Oh, right, okay.
Garnacho would be nice. I've got a United stack and I don't have a Garnacho, so that'd be cool. Lamens, yes, there's some nice pieces in here. There's some nice ones you can hit. Goalies wouldn't be bad. Pedro Vite still under 23. I feel like I've had his rare card forever. Boniface down there. Anthony Gordon. Gavi.
Where's Dwight?
Pretty low. So there's still some nice hits down the bottom as well. Let's see if we can find one of them. Let's share this one. Tier 1, under 23. Let's go.
Forward. Good.
Rapid. Dion Beljo.
Don't
Dion Beljo. £3.65 floor price.
Okay.
Under 23 only for another year. Decisive in the last game. Has got some nice. Has one peak. He seems to be sort of a middle ground scorer, doesn't he? Rather than a real peaky one.
Yeah.
Under 23 only for one more year. £4. I guess his price. They're still in the Conference League as of this point, so maybe that's holding his price up. It's not really that flashy, is it? But it is a forward. They're hard to come by.
Yeah, it's not that flashy, and it's so difficult to register what's a good pool these days. It's £3, maybe £3.50 is good for a tier 1 these days. I've got no bloody idea, to be honest with you.
What we can do is pull another tier 1 and see how much that one's worth, and then we can go from there. So this one is MLS tier 1.
Okay, well this will be better.
Berkey's at the top. Rusnak, Suarez, Blake, Zimmerman. Some quite nice names in there. Goalies all over the place in this pot. Absolutely all over the place. Ex-United legend Paddy McNair. A lot of ex-Barcelona players knocking around.
Guzan. Yeah, Guzan in.
Guzan. That would hurt, wouldn't
it? Ricky Puig, or whatever you say his name.
Yeah.
He'd be asked to wait for a year.
Quinn Sullivan. Tagseth again. Kevin Denke.
Did I see Kessler in there, mate?
Oh, did you see Kessler in there? Surely not.
I think I did.
No.
Oh, maybe
Henry Kessler can't be a tier 1.
He's flying, though.
He is. There he is. Henry Kessler.
Oh, I just knew he was coming up. I knew
it. Super rare for very cheap at the start of the season. He's turned out to be an absolute wrecker.
Yeah, he is.
Well, there is Irving Lozano. So there's some nice stuff in here. Let's hope we can hit one this time. Let's go back to this screen. Dion Belju. Another forward.
Oh, my goodness.
Irving Lozano? Yeah.
Oh.
Chucky.
That is a nice pull.
There
we go. We've
has to be good,
we've got a good pull.
We've got a good pull. Irving, I think he started the season. Didn't he score in the first game and then it went a bit quiet for him?
But they're doing really well, aren't they, San Diego? They've started really well. There's a new franchise. I think he's worth £7 ish, by the looks of it.
Assist in the first game and then went off early, missed a few, back on as a sub, and then he's got 2 70s in a row, which looks good. A lot of talk about him pre-season, wasn't there? He was the big name for them. The big early signing for the franchise. 766 floor price. That's pretty nice. A forward in MLS. I think we're happy with that one. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that.
Take that as a win.
Herding Lozano. We'll take that. A couple of MLS pieces. Forwards galore. 4 forwards. When do you ever get that many forwards in your rewards? So Simon, Belgiu, Bard, and Lozano. Not bad. Better than yours. Better than yours.
Certainly. You could have just not opened anything and been better than mine, I think. But
and Sepp Vandenberg was a pretty good tier 5 as well. So pretty happy with that. The value, I think it's hard, isn't it, to adjust your mind to the values of the cards now when you're like tier 1, £8, tier 2, like £3. Yes, it's tough. But I think they're card-wise, they've got some good utility. So we're going to move on to, oh no, I almost forgot one thing.
Do your condom packets. Don't you forget your condom packets.
Almost forgot.
Don't forget your condoms, kids. Don't forget them.
I saved my celebration one for the stream, so I have to do it now. It's my first one I've opened. I've only bought 2. Rico Lewis isn't able to get open because Man City get pummeled all the time. Dean Hussein, Spanish international now.
He's getting a lot of hype, isn't he? A lot of hype. He's a very good player. Looks like an unborn fetus, but he's an incredibly good football player.
Dino, slide that cloth off to reveal a diamond upside down.
What does that mean? Is that an M? M for Dean.
Diamond Dallas Page. Maybe likes McDonald's.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just not something he does ever. It might just be like Dwight McNeil's. He goes, I do this sometimes.
Okay, so we've got Dean's M, BJ on the front. Yeah, Dean. 14 game weeks, 6 rewards, 2 clean sheets, 106 highest score. Well done, Dean. You give me a good service, good value for money from that card. Yeah, I mean that's. At least he's doing something. It's a bit better than just putting your arms in the air, right?
Cool. Good player to have a bit of part of as well. So I think he's probably going to leave at the end of the season. But
he's going to be in demand, yeah. But there you go. My first celebration card. That was cool to open. A little M from Dino. I think he's going to be a really good player as well.
Started for Spain, didn't he? The last international break. So,
Tim Drexler, you got anything for me?
Timmy boy.
This was a tier 2 reward as well. This was a disappointing tier 2 rewards back in 4 or 5 game weeks ago. No, Tim has got nothing for me. 7 special editions from 73 cards. So we're still on about 10%. Let's kick me off and go back to what we were going to do, which was my favourite part, where we got an Mbappe. It's the crafting section of the show, otherwise known as Craft Attack. Craft Attack time. You're going to lead us off. Bring home the glory. You deserve this after your card rewards. Show us some magic. What have you got?
Well, who knows what I got? Because I need to pump that essence and see what I'm going to get. Because I need something to get the juices flowing, you know? Just feeling a bit disappointed. Since the Mbappe, I just feel like I've opened absolute trash across the board. So I need
loads of sympathy for you.
I need something to lift my spirits. You know, Mbappe got sent off on the weekend as captain of my best team, and they were flying. Like, he's been nothing but shit since I bloody won him. He's useless. I would have rather got Ethan Mbappe, I think. Anyway, we're going to bring the energy, and this is going to be good. I'm telling you now.
I mean, where is all your goo? Your tank looks empty, so, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Where's all my bloody goo gone? Right, let's have a look at what makes up my goo. That's an interesting sentence. Right, okay.
I wouldn't use that too often on the show.
Premier League 16%, MLS 15%, neutral 50%, and then the smaller ones are contender and the other ones. So I don't want to win a contender card, that's for sure. And we're opening a tier 3, so 50% chance tier 3, 36 tier 2, 10 tier 1, 4% chance of a star. You've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? And I'm in it. Right, I'm sliding to craft. God, isn't it working?
What do you think?
Oh no. Oh,
I'm gonna have
God.
to go through a refresh. Where's your goo? There's no goo on the screen. I just don't believe it. There you go.
Hard refresh has done the job, hopefully. Right, slow to craft. Here we go. No going back, baby.
No going back.
Pumping. Right. Essence is pumped. Are you ready?
Yeah.
MLS.
109 Canadian. MLS card's not bad. Kamal Miller. Kamal Miller could never be a...
He's got some good greens in there.
Luca.
Don't know him. Tell me he's good.
I mean, MLS cards are sort of holding value quite well, aren't they? Everyone's still hunting those hot streaks to get into the Masters. Ooh, I want to tell you he's good, but Mama didn't raise no liar. I'm just going on value. He's 84p, which I guess is not what you want to hear for a tier 3, right?
I'm getting absolutely pummeled. I'm getting pummeled into the ground.
I mean,
got some good scores.
Good news. His last game, he got a 71 total with 36 AA and a 1-0 loss. He also got 22 AA for an 82 score. He got
he's actually
76.
He's either got negative AA or like 30.
Yeah, he's all in or all out.
I like it. I don't mind that. He's the Castro Montes of Montreal.
Yeah, he's the Montreal Castro Montes. He's all right, I think. Like, he's obviously not a sexy card, is it? People aren't rushing to empty their PayPal accounts on Luca Petrazo, but he's got some decent scores in there. Stick him in your worst streaks team and hope for the best.
I'll take it. And you know what I'm going to take again? I'm going to do some more pumping because why not just do one more pump?
Yeah. You know,
I can't get any worse, surely. Right, okay. It's a tier 5. What's that? This is going to be... Okay, this can't be a contender, so that's good. MLS, Challenger, Premier League. Be someone really good. Come on. Have we had an incredible tier 5 craft yet? Not sure.
We have had. Didn't I have a Kimmich at tier 5?
I'm going to have to do a hard refresh again. Was that a tier 5?
I think so. It was either Rice or Kimmich was...
Oh, yeah. I think it was Rice.
It was Rice then, yeah.
Okay. Right, we're going again.
Okay.
Pump in.
This
is going to be a good idea, right?
This will almost definitely be good to 792 from England. Hip switch.
Ollie Phillips. Yeah, so good.
That was a really good idea. To
be fair, championship next year might be good. He's a good player. I mean, he's just gone off the absolute shitter, isn't he, in the last few years? But
I would disagree on him being a good player, to be honest. 36p is the minimum. Obviously, struggling team this year, hasn't really nailed down a starting spot and has been pretty crap. But, you know, pedigree's there, I guess.
I actually have a little bit of an Ipswich stack, I don't own him already. So he's in, baby. I like it. I like it more than my bloody Pedraza guy that I just opened. So get him in.
Ipswich stacks. Here we go. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're happy. Ipswich stacks in the championship, going to dominate. Get that XP load up on them. Classic Ipswich stack next year. Right. What have I got? I have got tier 3 over here, but I think I'm going to start with the red stuff. A tier 4 in the red stuff.
You could do 2, baby.
Let's have a look. We have... This is mainly for my Austin stack. Top 10 or something there, and they got 50 essence in one go. So we've got Austin to thank for this. Tier 4, yeah, obviously 50% chance. Tier 4, 50% chance higher. MLS is high, because it all came from the Austin stack mainly. So this could be nice. An MLS goalie would be lovely. MLS starting goalie. I don't ask for much. MLS starting goalie. It'd probably be old man Brad Guzan if it was one. Let's have a look.
Come on. Be good. Be good. Not sure we've done a tier 4 aircraft before on the show, have we?
88.
Wow, that's high.
We've
Oh my
dodged
God.
the MLS then, right?
Van Dijk.
Oh. It's not quite the MLS starting goalie I had in mind.
Yeah.
It is, in fact, Willem Twos. They are like linked to Bristol City, though, aren't they?
They are, actually. I was thinking
It's a
that.
97p card, under 23,
That's
until 2027. He's worth 97p.
He's got some good historic AA, actually. If you go back before his injury.
50 AA down there, yeah.
Yeah, so he's got it in the locker.
Yeah, but does he ever go to his locker? Does he
have the key? I think he's lost the keys to his locker. I'm
he
pretty
might
sure.
have lost the keys to his locker. Or I might put him in the locker and then purposely lose the keys.
Yeah.
I do have a sticker on my Mac that I'm using, Bristol City, Willem 2. I want to be adored. So, Willem 2. That's all I can justify.
Doesn't even play for Willem 1. He can't even get into Willem 1's teams in Willem 2's.
All right.
It's not great, mate. I got to say.
Amina Lachka.
Maybe the tier 5 one will be better.
Well, maybe this tier 3 one will be better.
Or the tier 3. Oh, don't forget to refresh, mate, because it needs a refresh.
It's today, Sarah, isn't it? Not showing our cards properly. Not showing our totals.
Yeah.
Here we go. I forgot to check what it was. Might be too late now. I don't know if this is still the ones I've... Neutral and contender.
Come on.
Come on, neutral. Sweet, sweet neutral. 743.
Nice, good. Oh, it's Kimmich.
German.
Oh. Be a starter. Oh, it is.
Timon Wellenruther.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that because Bijou was injured for the rest of the season?
He is, isn't he? Because I bought him for the European midweek and he got injured the game I bought him.
That's a good pull, though. Worth £6.50.
Hey, we take that. Tier 3. £7.12 floor price.
Oh,
yeah. Timon.
Get in. That's a good one.
Decent couple of scores. Oh, that's nice and tasty. Look at that graph.
Oh.
Dark greens. Showers in dark greens.
He's got a 0 on the board there as well. Good effort.
Which means he will be in Keepers Club. He already is in Keepers Club. He's already been inducted. But unfortunately into the 0 side instead of the hero side. That's on our podcast if you're wondering what the hell we're talking about. That's some decent scores. He seems to have a peaky score in the locker, which is what you like from a goalkeeper.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Do I do another one on rare or yellow?
I kind of feel like you should do another. You should definitely do another rare one because we usually craft it rare tier 5s, don't we? But then
I'm going to do one more rare.
Your tier 4 was horrific, so
yeah, I'm going to leave the yellow essence to build back up because we do promise 2 a show and at least we've got 1 in the locker for the next award show. All right, tier 5, 66% MLS, 29% contender. Any MLS player that plays, I will take.
Starting goalkeeper?
Just play in the MLS. Number 40, Scottish, Ryan Gould.
Ryan Gould. Oh no, St. Mirren.
We've dodged MLS again, and we've gone for Marcus Fraser at St. Mirren.
St. Mirren don't play in the MLS.
Marcus Fraser. Know much about Marcus Fraser? What's your St. Mirren knowledge like?
Don't know much about him. I'm just going to see if they're about to be relegated because they feel like a team that might be about to get relegated.
Floor price £1.69, last sale £1. Plays football. Look at that.
Tier 4, mate.
Plays football.
Oh, they're actually. If you're a St. Mirren fan watching, I'm sorry, I've dissed you big time there because they are currently sitting in the European qualification places.
Are they?
I presume that's European qualification.
Marcus Fraser's scores would suggest otherwise because
I'm not sure he's
like autumnal colours, leaves falling off the trees. That's the style he goes for. Scottish Premiership.
They're 6th. I don't know if that's. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
St.
sure.
Mirren.
Yeah,
You
they're
good, guys?
They're qualifying for the. They're currently qualifying for the like playoffs to get into the conference. I think it is Conference League. But so they're not awful, and they're not getting relegated by the looks of it. So that's at least good for your £1 card.
Marcus Fraser, £1, plays football. And there we go. That was a lot. There was a lot of cards. A lot of them were bad. A few of them were quite good, though.
2 of them were good. 2 of them were good, and they were both you. And I'm
Yeah.
happy that you're happy about them. The majority of our cards were absolute trash.
Yeah, I mean, you've had an Mbappe, so you have to be on some form of
that's
cooldown.
true.
You're on a cooldown for a while.
I'm on a cool. I'm on the naughty step.
For me, my rares are pretty disappointing. It takes a while to get that rare essence up, so when it fails, it hurts. But I did get a Timon, no Pumba, just Timon, Wellenruther, and a Herving Lozano. And yeah, 4 forwards, wasn't there? I like mine. Moses Simon, Beljo, he's still in the Conference League, you know. Yeah.
I got England's International Player of the Year 4 years ago, Calvin Phillips.
Yeah.
You can't argue with that.
You can't argue with that. I got forwards and goalies. When do you ever get forwards and goalies as rewards?
I'm taking that 30p straight to the bank, son.
Yeah. All right. Well, excellent. See, there's the optimism I was looking for. Much better. We'll leave it there because that's gone quite long anyway for a rewards video, but we did have a lot to get through. Celebration cards. Welcome, Dean. Big up, M. Forgot how to do an M. There we go. Big up, Dean. And we will be back with you for another video soon. If you are still here, thanks for joining us. It's much appreciated. If you could like, subscribe, and all that vibe on the way out to help us keep the lights on at STC, it would be much appreciated by all of us. By all of us, I mean me and him. And we'll be back with more videos soon. We really appreciate and love you guys. It means a lot to us. But for now, from me, it's a Viva Thursday Club. And from him, it's
Up the toffees.
There we go.